trees. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, peeps? How everybody doing? Welcome to the Mark and Will Show. Hey, got the mayor with us today, doing this
What's
same.
going
What's
on?
up,
What's
B.
going on?
Charles? How you doing?
Man, all is well, man. All is well. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, man. Can't complain, man. Long weekend, you know what I'm saying? We love them, though. You have a good Memorial Day weekend?
Man, I relaxed. Went to work a couple times, but I relaxed.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's good stuff. That's that good stuff, for real, for real. Came to work, went to work all sluggish and stuff, but I made it through it. You know how that goes.
Yes,
and think
sir.
and thinking that it's Monday, but then all of a sudden, like, man, it's Tuesday. So I'm like, all right, that's good
All right.
stuff. For real, for real. Like, yeah.
Did you get out there? Did you get out there to some of them games over the weekend?
Nah, man, I wish I would have. I don't know. I think I had a brain freeze. I think I was like trying to be in my back in my 20s or something. Man, I was staying out and stuff, and up watching movies till 4 in the morning. I was doing some silly stuff, bro. I'm too old for that, man. I paid the price though. I paid the price. Like I said today at work. You know what I'm saying? Door
Uh
door
huh.
was shut. Let's just put it that way. Door was shut. Like goodness. I don't know what was going on with me, man. For real. Did you get out there and check any of them games?
I did not, man. It was the tornadoes weekend, and this new puppy we got, man. It was the tornado and the puppy.
Oh, okay, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me see. We already got some people over saying, "How you doing, Mom? How you doing? How you doing, baby girl, Trinity?" Yeah. Okay. Um. The thing about it is that I heard, and I know you on Twitter like me. I heard they very impressed with, Nike was very impressed with that whole tournament, man. It was packed.
Yeah,
It was super
but you
packed.
see, but we know why, man. We know the Kenny Payne effect, the Worldwide Wealth effect. And Louisville's, let's be honest, Louisville's just a basketball city, man. And now people are realizing that Louisville is not too far from everywhere when you think about it.
Right, right. You can get to me. You can touch a lot of places, and I know you and I talked about that before. You know what I'm saying, off the show, that you can touch, and actually on the show too, we talked about how you can touch a lot of different places. And the crazy thing is, the first one I saw, besides the Louisville former players and things like that, but they had Westbrook. I didn't realize until today. I was, now you've seen a lot of pictures and photos, right? I didn't know that Melo
Mm-hmm.
was here.
Mello, they said CP3, Chris Paul was here.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know. LeBron might have snuck in the building. You just didn't see him.
Well, yeah, but I think he was too busy in his suit with the soccer. Yeah, he was over in, Paris and doing all that kind of good stuff, which I can't blame you. If I could do that, I'm gonna do it too. You know what I'm saying? We got some more people on it. What's up, basketball Zen? You know we gonna talk about your Boston Celtics. We know you know that, and you be rocking and rolling. Yes, sir. Stopping by to say hello, and boy, yeah, them C's sure look Gucci, man. I got you. I got you. I got you. We definitely gonna rock and roll with that shortly. And I know you doing your show and doing everything else, but we really appreciate the love that you show, brother. Thank you. What's up, sister? How you doing? Good evening. But yeah,
I'm
you're right, and I think go ahead, Brandon.
gonna tell you another thing that they look good for: the Dirt Bowl.
Mm.
The Dirt Bowl might have benefited from, because you got to think the old Dirt Bowl we used to get a lot of talent. So now, hey, it's
Back up.
nothing. There's nothing to bring some talent back through here to play in that dirt, Bo.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, it's just a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you know what I'm saying? Like it was just been starving. The city's been starving for that punch. And
Mm-hmm.
we always like the number one market and all this kind of stuff. But when you have it where Kenny ain't coached the game and it's like oozing, like everybody just can't wait. You know what I'm saying? It's on and popping. So that's man, you just feel it. It just feels different. It feels
Yeah.
different, man. And hey, that's what it's supposed to be, though. Big time.
Yeah.
Let me see. All right, so in case you guys didn't make it, didn't get to watch the show Friday night, crew, you definitely missed a good one. It was Shannon and myself, my sister and myself. So we went in and we held the fort down with that one. Uh, hey, we got to get you on there, Brandon, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I was going to ask you, I know how Fridays it's kind of limited things you like to do and stuff like that, but I'm going to have to get you on. We don't do every Friday, but I have to get you on. And I really didn't want you on this one because of the topic that we talked about too. You know what I'm saying? At one time,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to kind of leave you out of that one. But I
Yeah.
definitely got to get you on here, man. Come in and talk your piece, talk your stuff. Let everybody know how. See, that's the thing about the FNC. This diverse. It ain't all no sports except if it's something big, but it's all there. And what I want to do, give everybody a little snippet. If you miss it, you can go back and watch it after this show. It's on the Walking Sports channel. Check it out. But here is a sample of the FNC from Friday.
About your consequences, because Lord have mercy.
Now,
Now you're done. You ain't got no career. You're gonna face jail time, prison time, brother.
that's right.
Yes, I mean, so it's just, I mean, I don't know, but like again, we don't know what she was thinking. Desperate people do desperate things, and maybe she probably thought she can get away with it. That's my only thing that you thought you can do. She watched too many snaps, because snap, well, heck, snap, they don't get away.
Yeah, she had me on Snap. That kind of took me over the board because it's right. That's what pediatrician did that uh, murder for hire type stuff. I mean, come on, you ain't getting away with none of that kind of stuff. So definitely check that
But
out. It ain't gonna be this Friday. It'll be next Friday. Check it out. We're gonna have banger topics like always. Definitely. Uh, Something happened today, and I know you gonna be able to rock and roll with this, Brandon. Cardinals land ESPN's number 7 overall player, DeAndre Moore, which is big time. You don't get to see too many uh, top players. We don't have we had several, but receiver number 17 overall player. Uh, what's your thoughts about this man in Satterfield and Clarkson and all them? What they doing with this class?
I'm gonna more put it on Clarkson, man. Clarkson is getting the boys that he needs to be successful.
Yeah,
And what else can you say? The man turned down Texas to come to Louisville. It's got to be Clarkson.
yeah.
It's got to be. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Clarkson might need to just go ahead and get that Clarkson's Louisville sign. Go ahead and put him up one. Especially if that recruiting class ends up in the top 10, anywhere in the top 10, because right now I checked one and they was like number 7.
Right.
If they end up in the top 5, you might as well go ahead and get a Clarkson's Louisville sign. Just
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and put it up.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Even if they like top 20, which never has been done. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, and like you said, it's him, his dad. You know what I'm saying? Because he got a quarterback
Mm-hmm.
camp. And the thing about Moore was committed to Oklahoma.
Now, I
And
think
once your
yeah,
boy left to go to USC, Lincoln Riley, everybody thought it was going to be a shoe in. It's going to go to USC, which they said is 30 minutes from his home. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's back in the
right.
backyard. But it became Texas and Louisville, and boom.
Now, this is starting. It's Louisville to Cali starting to remember that Louisville, that Florida to Louisville.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
remember, Louisville used to have a strong foot in Florida. They would get them players that didn't go to Florida, Florida State. Now, Louisville's getting them ones that didn't go to USC. So,
Right. The big players, man. I mean, that right there. Now, you just got to make sure you follow up with some offensive line,
local.
some defensive line and stuff like that. Some horses because you can have all that talent, but if you can't block nobody, it ain't gonna make a difference.
But you still gotta get some local talent too. And I'm gonna
Oh
tell you
yeah.
this: them boys from Cali, get you a coat. This ain't that Cali weather, baby. Get you a coat. Hope
Hey,
they telling the boys that.
when they first came, it was snowing. They was taking pictures of snow. They ain't never seen no snow.
Well, get
But
you a coat.
yeah, it be cold,
I guess,
especially if you're on them sidelines.
but nah. But Clarkson, man, hey, if it's up to me, you go get you a Clarkson's Louisville or Louisville's Clarkson. One of them banners is gonna be yours soon.
Right, right. What's up, D? Hey, I tell you what he need to do. He need to go on good with our people down at T-shirt Hoopkins.com and go on and get him a shirt made. They can go
Yeah,
do it because, dude, you know how much they gonna people be buying that for this what he's doing
yeah,
with his California crew. Come on,
man. Listen, that's a game changer, man. When you can keep your crew, and he said he been knowing some of them boys since middle school, man, and
right,
that's a game changer.
right,
And
right.
that's not. I don't think that's gonna be the last one. And then I'm gonna tell you another person who's been big, Salem from Mail. They said he's been big with the recruits and all of that, trying to get them boys here.
Yeah, you
So,
got to buy. You know what? And that's the thing about it. Once you commit and go and sign and all this kind of stuff, man, yeah, you need a recruit. You need, hey, man, because you got to have talent around you, man. You just can't do it by yourself, bro. Especially in football, man. Can't do
at
that.
all.
You gotta knock that out. So hey, congratulations for that commit. And I'm gonna tell you what, Satterfield's like, man, hey man,
But
I'm gonna tell you real quick, Satterfield, please go ahead and at least be 75, man. Don't even you know what I'm saying? Don't give them a chance to because we know what you're doing. You got it in your back pocket. This recruiting class is the highest recruiting class, or probably going to be the highest recruiting class. And if you ain't there, we know that recruiting class ain't going to exist. You know what I'm saying? So don't even give them a chance, Satterfield. Go ahead and win some games, bro. That's what you got to
because
win.
that's what I was gonna say, man. This ain't official to that name is on that piece of paper. It looks good, but it ain't
Yeah.
official to that name on that piece of paper, man.
Exactly. And you hit it right on the head because that's exactly what I was like. Oh man, that's cute. It looks good, but you gotta sign. You gotta sign. Big time. Oh, before we go into Major League Baseball, I do some scores and things like that. Big week. Big week. You got softball state tournament. You have track and field. I think baseball starts after that. But yeah, big week for high school tournament. So you're gonna be down to Lex.
Oh, I gotta go. I'm a track coach at Fairfield as well, so I gotta go down. We got two kids in. We got one in the 200. We got one in the 400, and then we got three relay teams in. But I'm gonna tell you, man, at 100, at 100-meter run down there, boys and girls, and then at 400, at 800, man. Listen, Saturday it's gonna be a get on, and it's a fast track. It's gonna be some crazy times being ran Saturday.
Yeah.
You better come ready to run.
Yes, sir. I'll be down there, man. I'm about to hit my wagon to somebody, man. But I'll be down there. I'll be down there. I was down there last year. I gotta be down there.
Hey,
I
so
got to support my nephews and stuff.
we know about the Louisville runners, man, but that King Cumbish from Owensboro, the eighth
Well,
grader, hey, don't be surprised, man. He should be right there in the thick of things. But there's some more, from what I've seen, there's some young talent that's in that 100-meter dash, man. There's some young talent.
you remember last year? I forgot who was it, but it was some like who they?
Yeah,
It's like who they? Like goodness
but
gracious.
but people know about King. Apparently, he's the number one middle school runner in the nation. So people know about King.
Mm-hmm.
And then the youngster that I can't think of his name from Marshall County, he's the number one runner in the 400 and 800 runner in the nation from Marshall County. So it's gonna be, and
Yeah,
that's just the boy. And
yeah.
then man, you got a couple of girls that's legit. Man, it's gonna be. This might be one of the best seasons for a track meet in a while since that Ben Kittleson Tyson Gay.
Hey, bring it on. Let's bring it on. That's all I got to say. Let's bring it on. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't wait. Hopefully, the weather will be great. No, nothing crazy. You know how that goes.
It's
Uh,
supposed to be 80. I've been looking at it all. It's supposed to be 80 degrees. I've been calling my people in Lexington.
uh,
I've been sending the weather gods, like, give us just the perfect weather, not too hot, not too cold. Let's get out here and do this thing.
right, man. Are you taking a party bus down there, man? Where the stops at so you can pick me up?
Hey, listen, if, if I didn't have to coach,
I know, I know. I'll definitely would touch base with you.
I'll take
Definitely.
I'll take the party bus back when the coach is over.
That's a done deal, big time. All right, let's get into the baseball scores. Let's go on and hit Monday, May 30th. You had the D-backs beat the Braves with some tied 6-2. Brewers beat the Cubs 7-6. Tigers 7, Twins 5. Cardinals beat the Padres 6-3. The Giants beat the Phillies in 10, 5-4. Astros beat the A's 5-1. Rockies beat Marlins 7-1. The Guardians beat Royals 7-3. Orioles beat the Red Sox 10-0. Spanked them like they stole something. Mets 13. The National 5. Brewers 3. Cubs 1. Rangers 9. Rays 5. Ooh, that's a good one. Pirates beat the Dodgers 6-5. And today, the 31st, May the 31st, you got the Guardians with an 8-2 lead over the Royals. 0-0 is the Giants and Phillies. 5-0 the Yanks in the fourth against the Angels. 8-0 Mariners over the Orioles in the third. Blue Jays up 2-1 in the fourth over the White Sox. Reds and Red Sox 0-0. Tigers 4, Twins 0 in the bottom of the fourth. Mets up 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Padres Cardinals 0-0. Brewers Cubs 0-0. Rays Rangers 0-0. The Twins won earlier 8-2. Then you have the D-backs against the Braves. Then you got the Astros against the A's. And the Mariners and the Marlins and the Rockies canceled like that. Right quick for the standings. In the American League, you got the Yankees with a 5-game lead over the Rays. In the Central, you have the Twins with a 5-game lead over the White Sox. In the West, you have the Astros over the Angels 4 games. National League East, you got the Mets on cruise control with a 9.5 lead over the Braves. Central, you got the Brewers with a 4-game lead over the Cardinals, with the no lead is safe over the Cardinals. West, you got the Dodgers with a 3-game lead over the Padres. And that is your Major League scoreboard. Something that was good, big time. You had the Celtics and the Heat play. The Celtics won 100-96. Game 7. Game 7 is always great. This game right here, though, man, I've never seen a series like this for the simple fact the road team was just winning on the. I mean, kept winning. You know what I'm saying? Like they was just like, okay, we beat you. We beat going back and forth, and something about the game 7 going into there, I was hoping that the Celtics, but I was leaning towards the Heat and all that kind of stuff. Said the Heat, but I mean, it's just hard to win on the road. And the Celtics won, I think, what 3 times on the road. I mean, come on, bro. That was a
Yeah,
good game, though. That was a good game.
it really was, and I watched bits and pieces of it, but from what I heard, and well, I don't think they said Kyle Lowry didn't show up.
Is that
Was
that
that
new?
for what you paid him?
But you got to think. You remember he's the same one who kept on breaking down, crying in the tunnel and stuff when he was at Toronto before the clown came. That's his makeup, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
I hate to pin that on somebody, but I'm not really shocked. But I'm with you on that. If we pay you, my dude, you gonna have to show up. At least a game 7 at home. Come on.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you who's gonna solve all that. MB for Bam, straight up trade him. It's a straight up trade. MB for
Yeah.
Bam.
Hey, before we hit on that, I would say this. Watching the game, it was like I said, it was good. Celtics seized the moment. It was rocking and rolling. Um, the Heat came back. Heat took the lead. I mean, it was tough. And all of a sudden, with a chance, I think it was only down by 2 points. Heat was only down by two. They make the stop. Butler gets in, and instead of taking it a hole or even paying somebody else, he pulls up for a three. Clink.
Mm.
They get the rebound, foul. That's game. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're not. I mean, don't get me wrong. He done had a hell of a two series. The game before, which we ain't talking about, but game 6 when he put 47 piece, which is ridiculous. Because he's efficient. He ain't no lights out shooter, but he's a scorer and he can get to his points and he plays defense and stuff. I always knocked him. I don't think he's a superstar. I still don't think, but he was rocking and rolling. But I would say this. Dude, if you go into overtime, that favors y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're not Steph Curry. You're not Steph Curry. That's what I'm saying. For you to pull, for a pull up three. This wasn't even like they swung the ball. He's like this. He's like, man, I'm stopping on the dime and I'm ready to go. No, bro, that's not your game. And granted, he had 35. I think he had like 20 something at half. He had 24 for the longest. But real quick, before I let you chime in, Tatum had 26 and 10 and 6. Marcus Smart stepped up, did his thing, had 24 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Williams didn't give you nothing but 2 points. Horford only had 5 points. We had 14 boards. Brown had 24 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Williams came off the bench with 11. Derek White had off the bench 8. Pritchard didn't give you nothing. He really didn't play. For the Heat, you had Butler with 35, 9 boards. You had Bam 25 and 11. You had Lowry 15, 7 boards, 3 assists. Struss had 8 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. PJ Tucker didn't give you nothing, 0. You can't let that happen. Vincent had 4. Hero had 0. Victor had 9. Go ahead.
All right, let's go Celtics first.
Mm.
The big two showed up. The two that you needed to show up showed up.
Big time.
So what you got from Marcus Smart, that was extra. He made up for what Harper didn't give you.
Right.
Okay. Now the Heat. Tyler Hero or PJ Tucker has to show up. And for them to give you 0, you might as well not even play. If you was hurt, you shouldn't have played. Now you can cost yourself some money. But at the same time, you might have earned yourself some money because now you can say, shit, when I did play, we won.
Right.
I went after game 7 and played on a hurt leg because I had to. But when I did play, I was healthy, I won. So Tyler Hero going to be able to force the issue a little bit. But again, the common denominator is going to be Embiid for Bam. Because you better believe Pat Riley's doing something behind the scenes. And you just see where Embiid basically said Jimmy need another star with him.
I did see that. And I'm going to tell you what. If Philly lets Embiid gets out of there for Bam, what a joke. That's going to be end of Philly. That'd be end of Philly.
It's going to be in the dock, not Philly.
Philly and Doc. I mean, come on, man. Top 10 player. And I see what you're saying. But my thing is, I think that he decided an extension or something like that. So, shoot, I'll be keeping him for a little bit longer. You're going to be waiting.
You messed up when you included Kerry in that James Harden deal. That's where you really messed up at.
That hurt.
That hurt more than what people realize.
But you know what, though? If I'm Brooklyn, I gotta have it though. I'm not doing that. I gotta have it, especially I got somebody who's got a back injury and stuff like that. I'm gonna need him. I'm gonna need the other dude. And yeah, they did miss him. You know what I'm saying? But
and then Danny Green getting hurt didn't help.
Long tooth. He's an assassin when he's on. When he's not, he need to be selling popcorn. But that kind of stuff like that. But I would say this: if you're the Heat, because that also the rumor is that they trying to get Donovan Mitchell too. So if you can pull off a coup and get Larry, put it butt on that third to Utah or wherever. Larry is Trust and Vincent and some draft picks for Donovan. Bam for Joel Embiid. Man, hey, goodness gracious.
You gotta keep Vincent, man. You gotta keep
You know
Vincent.
what? Well, I'm just, you always throw another player. I mean, like, you know what? But the thing about it is, real quick, and okay, we're gonna wrap this up in the bowl. Uh, we're gonna wrap this in the bowl on this one, on this particular series. Great series. I do want to go ahead before we go somewhere else with this because we was about to really go somewhere else. All right, let's go to the next one. This right here, this allows us to get into really some nitty gritty with that. Okay. And we're not gonna talk about that one right now. I want to talk about this one real quick. Let's pull it up because it's kind of like what I was going to say. So today, Tyler Hero said he wants to be a starter next year. My thing is, and this is going off the trade stuff that you and I were just shooting about, because it comes to a point if Victor Oladipo is healthy or getting healthy, who's a scorer. Now he ain't a pure shooter like Tyler, but if he's healthy, he's just as much as a dynamic athlete. So it's like one of them gonna be trade bait too.
Yeah.
You talking about you want to start? Not about. He said he earned to be a starter. Okay, bro, that's cool. But don't be saying that when you got 0 points, though. I mean, you can't be saying that now.
I'm gonna tell you something.
You can't be saying that. Everybody who's watching it, hit that like button and subscribe. But I mean, come on now, dude.
Right. I'm gonna tell you something. One of my favorite players in the NBA wasn't a starter, Jamal Crawford, but he played starter minutes.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Somebody like Tyler Hero, I think him coming off the bench is better because he can see how he can affect the game. Do I need to shoot the jumper? Do I need to play defense? You being a starter now, you don't know how to really get put in the game. Whereas Victor Oladipo has been a starter. He just rehabbing that hammy, that quad or whatever. So he's been a starter, so he knows what to. But I think Victor Oladipo's at a point where he can stay the 6 man and win a couple of 6 men. Because you look at Lou Williams. Lou Williams isn't a starter, but he plays starter minutes.
But you know what? The problem is that it ain't so much with Oladipo because he's coming off an injury. You know what I'm saying? So he just happy to be with organization and all this kind of stuff like that. With Victor, I'm not Victor. With Tyler, he's looking at it like, man, I'm better than Strauss, Larry, and PJ Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still young and probably immature thinking that. He ain't looking at it like you said, because like you described it great, because we all know Crawford and Sweet Lou and all that kind of Lemon Pepper, all that kind of stuff. It was on the bench chilling and all that and taking care of business. This dude's down in Miami, hot spot, and he's probably hearing or getting people that's like, man, you don't even Strutt start over you? Ain't you a 2 guard? Hearing all that kind of stuff. So that's what's probably irking him. But my thing is, you got to chill because if Victor Oladipo is truly healthy, you're not starting over him on 90% of the teams. So,
right.
What are you talking about?
He might get to start on one of the teams that he didn't wish he was starting on. I'm just saying.
Be on the Kings.
See, they said Seattle and Vegas is about they talking about getting 2 new expansion teams.
Ooh.
He mess around and get shipped to
go somewhere like you said he don't want to be and be stuck.
Let me think. Who was one of the horrible teams this year? The Pacers?
Well, no, the Pacers was decent. They wasn't good, but like I said, the Kings is definitely garbage.
Well, now
the Magic.
They'll send Hero to a small market,
and he'd be lost. He would be never heard of again. Yeah, you got to watch what you wish for.
You right about that. You see what Donovan is doing in Utah. So, send him to a small market and see what he does.
Right. Right. That's the whole thing. You talk about Salt Lake versus Miami. Come on, dude. This the city itself, brother. You be happy where you at. All right. So Thursday at 9 p.m. you got the Celtics versus the Warriors. Warriors is 3.5 point favorite. Uh, this right here should be a good one. Should be really a good one. And reason why I'm saying is Celtics D will travel, and they're going to have to need it to travel because they are going to have to still win, of course, from their being that they're not going to have the home court advantage. But beginning of the season, I said the Warriors. I'm riding with the Warriors. Everybody's saying I'm seeing a sexy pick with the Warriors 7. I'm gonna go ahead and trump that. I'm thinking the Warriors in 6. I just think that there's too much scoring and this is too much. And they ain't really got to face no big people with Boston. Boston ain't got no big people. And they got some dogs. We know that. We all know that. But you got 2 pit bulls, and the other team got 4 pit bulls. So it's like, what we gonna do here? So I think the Boston Celtics role players are gonna have to be key. Al Horford is gonna have to play big. You gotta hope he don't get too tired. He's been going long, and he's long in the tooth. Draymond's going to affect the game. Draymond's going to bang with them. He's going to do whatever. He's the point forward. Clay started getting his rhythm back. We all know what Chef Curry can do. Poole coming off the big. Wiggins is coming in there high flying. Hey man, I think it should be a good one. But I'm not counting. I'm not saying no super nothing like that because I do believe Celtics is a gritty team, and they're not gonna give you nothing. You're gonna have to beat them, and you're gonna have to really beat them. You're not gonna don't sleep on them and all this kind of stuff. And so I think it should be a good one. But I'm riding with the Splash Brothers, who just added another Splash Brother. So hey, I'm riding with them. What's your thoughts on the game, man? The series.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you, Steph Curry won't win Finals MVP. If they win it, it's gonna either go to Clay or Draymond or Poole. Because Marcus Smart is gonna be on his hip when Curry come out the game. Marcus Smart come out the game. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. But the thing is, if they get Gary Payton back, now you got bodies. Like you really got bodies to throw at Tatum.
Right.
You got Wiggins is gonna be on Tatum. Wiggins got to check Tatum.
Right.
Wiggins don't have to score. Wiggins don't have to score 20. Tatum got to score. Tatum got to score 20. Then when Wiggins get tired, you put Moody on him. Moody get tired, then you go Gary Payton.
Right.
The thing in the matter is, Wiggins doesn't have to score versus Tatum having to score and play defense.
True.
That's where they're going to kill you at because they can play 2 people that's just going to strictly play defense.
Right.
You check Tatum and you check Brown. Make Marcus Smart beat us.
Nah, I'm with you. And the thing about it is that Clay's gonna be on Brown, and Clay's a defender. So yeah, it's gonna yeah. I mean, it's right here, man. Hey, and then you got
but Clay.
Go ahead.
But Clay don't have to be on Brown. That's the thing. Clay doesn't have to be on Brown.
No, but the thing about it is they switch.
Draymond.
The thing about it is before Wiggins stuff, the best defender on the team as far as perimeter defense defender was Clay. So that's what I'm saying. They got it perfect as far as when they switching. So really, and I'm agreeing with you, getting Wiggins and the Pools and the Payton, and you already got Draymond who's going to anchor down low and call out, do all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they a better defender team than people realize. People don't want to give them credit on that. They was the top 5 defensive team this year anyway because of what you're saying. And they're able to switch everything. Only person that everybody's going to try to put in the high pick and roll is going to be Curry. But they're going to hedge that hard to make you go back. So, yeah, I'm with you. So, and another key thing that you said is that the 2 pit Bulls for Boston, Tatum and Brown, has to be on. It has to be on.
And they got to play defense, but they got to turn around and play defense. And
Yeah.
the Warriors just go zip, 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 zip.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I got to, you mean tell me I got to chase 20 passes before they even get a shot off, and then I got to come down here and play offense?
Right.
Something's going to give. Either my defense is going to give or my offense is going to give.
Right.
And what you think going to give first?
Man, come on, man. Come on. And the crazy thing is, Looney's loving it because hell, he's like, hey, Harford, you like me, except you just shoot threes, but I can bang with you. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, Williams, Draymond's gonna be on Harford, and Looney's gonna be on Williams because Williams don't, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. So yeah. And the crazy thing is, like you said, you do have a Wiggins who can explode for 25
Yeah.
and play defense, chase you around and do whatever. You know, yeah, the boys gonna be tired. It's gonna be something. And I will say this, and I always say this before we wrap this up: Celtics, you basically gonna have to win that game one. You got to
Yeah.
steal that game one. That's always the best game to steal. Steal that game one because the thing about it is, as we saying this, and you know, we saying the new players, we saying the Moody's, we saying the Payton, we saying the Pools, and other. This is still a veteran team.
And that's been there before. That's the thing.
Right,
They've been there.
right, right. And they gonna sit there, and if they get you down 1-0, they're gonna do 2-0. Then it's on because they gonna go to Boston and try to steal one.
Those
So,
commercials is a little. Those commercials is a little longer. That halftime's a little longer. So they know
yeah,
going in. You know, they know what to expect.
right. Now you're right.
And then that's the
You
What
absolutely
if
right.
Iggy comes back? What if Iggy come back?
You know what? He's the crown jewel. He's the topping on the cake. He's the icing. This because he ain't played, and you know he's rested. And so if they need him to go out there and play on Tatum or Brown, he gonna do that too. So yeah, they got bodies. So they gonna say the dudes who ain't gonna play, who you know, because you know you're gonna have so many. Okay, you're not playing this series. Come on, Iguodala, and we probably gonna see him because we know Steve Kerr is smart. We probably gonna see him dressing and ready in case somebody get in foul trouble or whatever. Get in there, you got him. Your turn. Let's go. And everybody gonna say, "Oh my God, dog." Steve Kerr is smart, man. It's a strategic plan, man. He's not no dummy, dude. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up Iggy because yeah, I think we will see him. I really do. I think we will see him. All right, so women, let me ask you this before we go on. Who you think who's winning the ship and how many games?
4-6 Warriors. 4-2 Warriors.
Okay. Yeah, I
But
think it's over.
I honestly think they're going to want to win it on their home court because the party is going to be that much better.
I got the Warriors in 6 also. Like I said earlier, I really do. I think it's gonna be sweet and all that. I think they just got too much, and then the experience is different. And I mean, Boston didn't really make too many moves except for that Derek White, which was cool. But you know, you're gonna have to one day you got to wake up and have to get you a post present. And
Yeah.
you everybody's not fortunate like you know what I'm saying. Golden State they can run that offense without a post player truly. You know what I'm saying? But they get enough touch pace and they can shoot. Everybody can't do that. You know that kind of stuff.
Right.
You know that's the thing. All right, so let's get into WNBA, and I want to do the scores for it. So before we hit this topic real quick, um, Sunday you had the Dream beat the Mercury 81-54. You had the Storm beat the Liberty 92-61. You had the Sparks 85, the Lynx 83. Tonight, May the 31st, you have the Mystics up 74-63. God bless the Fever. They got to be the worst team. Mercury 64 over the Sky 60. Right here, as I was going through the news and notes and different stuff, I saw where Cambridge, who's the 6'8" center for the Sparks, denies using a slur towards the Nigerian team. The Nigerian team said during when they was doing the Olympic or national teams and stuff like that, because she plays for Australia, she being Cambridge, and they was playing in the Vegas, and they heard her call them or reference them monkeys, and she also one lady said that um, it was monkeys and it was something else that she called them something. But not the funny thing, but Cameron was like, man, I ain't say all that, because she's half Nigerian.
Right.
Yeah. So she was like, but that don't mean you ain't gonna call nobody no monkeys or different stuff like that. So let's don't try to say this because you mix, you're not gonna say no Rachel slur.
I'm
So
gonna tell she probably said it in her native language and didn't think nobody was gonna know what she was saying.
it got caught.
And got caught.
Got caught
Come
with
on.
it.
I know some of my friends, they didn't say some stuff in their native language and you like, okay. And then
Right.
you ask them what they said afterwards and they didn't tell you. She probably said it in their native language and didn't think nobody was gonna pick up to what she was saying and you
Right.
know. Because
Right.
my thing is, as camera friendly as the world is, why we ain't seen no footage of it yet?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I mean, like you said, everything's taped now. Everything's recorded. All that kind of stuff. All I know is that she probably said, if I'm leaning, I'm a betting. I know I'm a betting man. Everybody watch the show. You know I'm a betting man. She probably did. And
She said,
Brandon said, she got caught. Probably thought that no one. I mean, because you got to think, there's more people who are Nigerian that actually play probably in the WNBA. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? But she probably thought it wasn't gonna come out, and it came out,
yeah,
and now I gotta fight it. That kind of stuff. But the good thing for you is that everybody's still stuck on Britney situation, Griner. So
yeah,
your stuff made it to the headline, the wash today, and all this stuff. But by Friday, nobody's gonna ever talk about it again.
at all. Because she probably, because you got to think, the Nigerians speak so many languages. I know a couple Nigerians, they speak so many languages. She probably said it, look. Oh, snap, she called us a monkey. And she didn't know that they knew their language. That's how, that's to
Yeah.
me. But
Right.
she's 6'8". She's 6'8", and she thought she was Charles Barkley when he was in against the Angolans, and she said it.
Yeah,
Just go
but
ahead and, you ain't lost
but
no
but
endorsement
hey,
deals.
hey,
Just go
she
ahead.
know, hey, she likes to model stuff, so she knows she can't say that I said that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
get that stuff pulled right away, right away. All right. Before we wrap up the show, let's go and hit everybody with some NFL stuff. We got some news and notes that actually I've been trying to talk about for a while, but we've been going up against it a lot of times. So, all right, let's go ahead and start with this one. This is kind of old news, but we didn't ever get to it. Steelers. Haskins was legally drunk at the time of the death. When he died, I actually was down there in Miami at that time. I think I touched base with you. I think we talked on the phone when I was in Miami.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
the toxicology came back and they said that he was legally drunk, and actually he also was um, with somebody else in the car. I don't want to get into all that, but kind of is this sad? I just just never know. So he got out of his car. I don't know if he stopped, ran out of gas, like he told his wife or whatever. But on the highway, it's better not be on the highway sober, but highway when you intoxicated. Now we can try to put this to rest, and nobody's trying to bash nothing, but just saying that basically he was legally drunk because everybody trying to figure out like how do you get hit by a dump truck and stuff like that.
Easy.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
But my thing is, we kind of knew. We kind of knew.
yeah,
Everybody kind of knew. You can have some stuff. The media should just leave it alone. You kind of figured out. Ain't nobody just running across the expressway, just running across the expressway. I'm
no,
sorry. We, you
no,
kind of figured it. And, rest in peace, that Wayne Haskins, and, condolences to his family still. They don't want to keep living through, the media keeps bringing it up, man. They're trying to let it die down, and they're not going to forget about their son, but they're trying to, move on, and for the media
right,
to keep bringing that's a slap in their face. I'm sorry. Like,
right. Well,
sometimes you just let.
it's kind of like how when our boy reported it, Scheffner was talking. He don't basically he was a failure at these spots. I'm like, dude, that it's a time and place for all that. But like you said, rest in peace. Uh, busy highway. Any highway is really busy, especially Miami stuff like that. So that came out on that one. Also, we had Foles signed with Colts. He's back with Frank Reich, who was down there with the Eagles when he filled in and won the championship. Hey, you can't my thing is you never know you need a backup quarterback till you need a backup quarterback. And everybody who is an NFL fan knows you need a backup quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
And so, good pickup. If Strike Lightning do what he got to do, you got Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan might get clipped. You know what I'm saying? Anything. And you can be young and get clipped. But I mean, hey, why not get somebody who knows your system, who can step in and do whatever you got to do, who's also a Super Bowl champion
and MVP,
yeah,
not just champion.
Right. So hey, why not? Great pickup for them. Way to do it. That's how you do free agents. Get stuff, especially if you get somebody who knows your system, especially a quarterback
Right.
and a winner. Granted he may not have done things at Chicago and all these other stops, but we do know he got a Super Bowl, and like you said, most valuable player too. Clowney resigns with the Browns. The Browns is really stacked. I mean, I know they got this quarterback stuff going on, but they got some stuff around that if they can get that quarterback together, because what do you think? If they can get the quarterback situation, man, I mean, granted, it's the Browns, but still.
That's exactly what I was going to start off with. It's still the Browns.
Right. But hold on.
I'm sorry.
Because, hold on. The thing about it is this, right? Everybody was saying about the Bengals.
True. But again, I'm gonna give you three things real quick.
All right.
We don't know how long Deshaun Watson is gonna sit.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember the Cowboys with Dak and Zeke. What they did their rookie year, right?
Right.
Killed it.
Right.
Then they got figured out.
Right.
There you go. So once they get figured out, then but again, you don't know how long he's sitting. You don't really have. You got a heck of a running game.
Heck of a running game.
You got a heck of a running game, and I just don't see at front seven is legit, and then you got one DB. So
yeah, you got some coins.
You got some coins, but again, the whole thing in a nutshell is how long does Deshaun Watson go sit?
And I would say this. I like your analogy, except that you use my Cowboys. For no, I know. No. I know why you did it. But let me do it this though. Let me do it this way. I get it. But the difference is that Deshaun Watson, he's coming as a veteran. If he plays, he's better than Dak. He was better than Dak as a rookie when he came in. You saw he was leading Texas weak ass to the playoffs. And then my thing is, I mean, granted, he done had some running backs, but now you got some two-headed monster running backs. And then the third down back, I forgot De'Aaron or whatever. I would take him now. So, and he got some tight ends. He got Cooper now. He's got Najoki. He got some toys. He got some stuff like that. But the whole thing is this, and we know it. It's the elephant in the room. This is what you said, Mayor. Like you said this. How long will he be out? Because and really, the NFL did not want to help y'all with trading y'all, not you, because you're Raiders. Y'all being the Browns, nobody wanted to help them to take Baker. No, y'all gonna eat that cost too. But y'all need to get in his head because old boy may be out for a while because he still got 22 cases.
I'm gonna tell you another thing though. We don't know what he's gonna do in the wintertime in Cleveland on that river. He was playing in the dome the whole time.
Right.
That's a different thing.
Right.
But again, the NFL not helping them. You got Baker. That's another elephant in the room because you got to release Baker eventually because you still got three other quarterbacks. You got Jacoby Brissett.
Right.
You got the You got the what's the name? The kid's name from the Steelers to play at Tennessee. The ball head.
Dobbs.
You got him.
Yeah.
So what team you know got 4 quarterbacks?
What team you know got 3 black quarterbacks?
Cleveland. Well, no. Nope. The Ravens last year. The Ravens last year.
They had Lamar. They had my man.
RG3.
Who?
RG3.
No, he retired last
RG3.
year. He didn't play last year.
But you had RG3 and then you had Snoop.
But RG3 didn't play last year. He retired. You remember, he was in the booth.
That's right.
But I think, was Snoop on the team before, though? The year before? If he was, then they did have 3 because he was on that roster the year before.
I think
But
so.
but my thing is this: you need to make a move. You should have really just trade. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody was going to trade for him. They wanted way more. No, you got to. You should have took that 6th-round pick or whatever and just say bye. Because my thing is this: if he's on your team, it's different. If he's like, okay, well, I'm on the team, I'm gonna make this money, whatever. Y'all gonna have to dethrone me. I'm gonna, what I'm saying, whatever. I'm gonna come in. But his attitude is not like that. His attitude is
No.
detrimental to the team because he's like, I want out of here too. Get me out of here. So he's nothing. He's dead. He's dead weight.
I'm gonna tell you where the Browns really messed up. Giving up $230 million guaranteed.
Oh Lord.
Because now you didn't change the whole market of the game. Because now I'm gonna tell you who's really licking their lips.
Lamar.
And people like that, Lamar's licking his lips. Because what Lamar is hoping that Calla gets his deal done before him.
Right.
Then Lamar gonna mess around and get one of them $500 million contracts himself. Because Calla really hasn't proved anything. Lamar's an MVP. He didn't let the league, he didn't won everywhere. So Lamar's looking. Y'all gave this man $230 million, and he didn't even play last year. So okay,
No, you're right. You're right. They messed up the market. They did, and that's why the league don't want to mess with it. I mean, the teams. They're like, hold on, dude. We're not saving y'all, man. Y'all gave this dude what? And he's got cases. What are y'all doing?
And the
Guaranteed?
And the Jaguars messed the market up with the receiver that they signed with all the money that was
Kurt.
So So between them two teams, now you got to give up guaranteed money. Lamar is really licking his lip. That's why you think Hollywood Brown stuff.
Hollywood gone because he knew. First of all, 2 things. He knew no money's coming that way, like you saying, and that offense is not conducive for no receiver, man. I mean, not really. It's tight end driven, running back, all that kind of stuff. And yourself.
Dude's 5'9", man. That man can't be no number 1 receiver at 5'9".
Well, and also he drops a lot of balls too. So yeah, you really a third, a slot receiver. And I don't even want to call him a slot receiver. I mean, because he drops so many balls to me. But hey, he got out of there, and I wouldn't want to go there anyway with that offense. Because to me, I'm like, give Lamar a chance to chuck that ball, do some stuff like that. All right, real quick, let's go to this next one. The Raiders worked out Kaepernick. Was that show and pony, or is that a chance?
I'm gonna say both. I'm gonna actually say both. Okay. Because the show and pony was the whole John Gruden situation.
Woo!
That's the show and pony. But at the same time, it's a chance because again, he can give you. They can put some packages together, some Mariota type packages. But the man ain't played in 4 or 5 years, man. Come on now. Granted, he's been working out all this time, but still he ain't been hitting a well.
Right.
And let's be honest, when it's all said and done, you still sued the league and got a nice little amount of money from it.
Oh yeah.
So if anything, Mark Davis to me was a smart man. I'm gonna give this man just to take some, because they was hitting the Raiders with some of the stuff, a toxic work environment. So I'm gonna work this man to get some publicity, some good publicity.
Right.
Because now everybody's talking about the Raiders did a good thing by giving Kaepernick a chance and
get back in the good graces and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. I mean, I hope he does. But like you said, but he's probably saying, hey, I can sit on the sideline and be a backup quarterback for some of these cats that never play and make millions.
Well, if you really wanted to, you should have did the Ricky Williams approach. Went to the CFL, balled out, then got called back. That's my thing. You had chances. You could have went to the CFL, did what you had to do, And then you got called. Look how quick it took them to sign Ricky Williams back after he did what he did.
Right. But let me ask you this: if you was in this shoe and you was a Super Bowl quarterback, not a champion, a Super Bowl quarterback, and you felt that way, would you go that route? No, I mean, would you? Would you go into a league? Don't get me wrong, it is beneath the NFL. I mean, let's just say that, and that people think that. But you went to the highest point, and you was on top of your game, and they got you
Yeah.
out of there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it to me, it's different. If like say if I got suspended for drugs and different stuff like that, and I got booted, and I try to reboot my stuff, it's like we can ready just erase you from the NFL, like period. So I mean, it's just a little. I see what you're saying. Like show them that this is what you missing when you bring out meals for Texans and all this other jokes as a quarterback, and everybody's like, So I
But
get you.
the thing
I get you.
is, but in the CFL, he still would have been playing though. That's my thing.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
still would have
Game
been playing.
shape. I got you.
You're still in game shape. You're still getting tackled. You're still getting hit. Granted, you should be in the NFL, but at the same time, the NFL didn't want you, so you got to do the next best thing.
Right. Plus,
Look
plus
how
you
they.
got, plus you got hold of that NFL money. So he was like, "Nah."
But you had the NFL money when you sued him and won.
No,
We
that's what
don't
I'm
know how
saying.
much you
So,
won.
so that really why he's like, I ain't going there. But yeah, I got you. I got you. All right, let's go to this one real quick. Njoku agreed to 4 year contract for 56 million with the Cleveland Browns. He's a Browns tight end. He's eating as long as you got the quarterback to throw him. That market for that tight end is juicy. I think we still got some out there who's probably going to get paid. Waller, your boy has not been paid yet. He's gonna break the bank big time. We know that. Hell, uh, Dallas is a backup quarterback. He's a franchise. He's getting, I think, it's 10 to 12 million as a franchise tag, and he wasn't in the number one. So it's like the market's getting set high. So Waller's going to eat. Njoku, he deserved it. He balled so far, but hell, now he's going to get a real proper quarterback if he's able to play. Who basically can throw it to him. So, you know, it is what it is on there. A way to eat. This last one, real quick. Uh, Taking a rest in peace. Yeah, Gladdy and his girlfriend dies in a car accident. He used to be with the Vikings. He's a Vikings pick. He signed with the Cardinals, and like I said, he's passed over the weekend. A car accident. Actually was speeding and flipped the car, and his car hit the guardrail and flipped over. Him and his girlfriend. Rest in peace. Guys, you got to slow it down. Slow it down.
Got to.
Get you a driver. If you're gonna do all that, I understand people like fast cars, different stuff like that. But man, I know he was only 25. His girlfriend was 26. You still got to, you're getting that nice payday. You're getting all this kind of stuff. I understand you want to live your life, but get your driver, calm down, relax. Two souls that is gone too soon. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Before we get off of here, tomorrow we got a nice old ball coach coming on tomorrow. So I will release who that's going to be shortly. Uh, well, it depends. Maybe if not tonight, early tomorrow, of course. But we got that, and then we got a college coach. We got a high school football coach and a college football coach. So we got one coming on tomorrow, Wednesday. Next one Thursday. Bang bang. Hey, thank you for joining, Brandon, because the mayor, y'all know him. Y'all don't act like you don't. It's the mayor, like for always, ever. Uh, Good luck with the Furdale crew going down there the state. Um, Real quick,
Yeah.
30 seconds are left. What's going to take for your runners to go ahead and bring back some individual awards and different stuff like that?
Push it to the limit. Run like your feet's on fire. Because this going to be some dogs.
Love it, love it. Good. All right. Thank you guys for watching tonight. Y'all know how we do it. Another banger. Peace out.
Peace.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.